Hi guys, welcome to my channel BombKE. Today I want to show you how to develop a virtual keyboard for your Qt-based C++ application. For example, when you are using Raspberry Pi with the touch display, you need to have a certain virtual keyboard. For example, here I can type the username, so BombKE, for example, and I can also use the normal keyboard to enter the password. So KE 007, for example, but um, I can also enter some numbers, small characters, special characters, and so on. And since it's a demonstration application, nothing happens when I'm clicking OK. It's just printing the username and the password in the command window. And now I want to show you how to embed this keyboard into your project. Therefore, let's go to the GitHub repository. I will put the link into the video description. When you go to the website, then you will find a certain description about the project. So it is basically for Qt projects, widget-based applications. We are using Visual Studio Code. And this project is a fork of Florissa's previous project, which was for normal virtual keyboard with normal size, and we just adapted to this implementation and added some design and removed some not needed keys and so on. If you want to, you can have a look at this repository, and Florissa, thank you therefore. What do you need is Qt6 installation, Visual Studio Code in this case, CMake, and C++ compiler. When you have this required points, then go to your command window, open and to your favorite folder and say git clone and put the key, the link, and then open the Visual Studio Code IDE, and if you downloaded the repository, you can find a certain shell script which can automatically build this project and run it using this command. The design, you can design your application as you want. In this case, I just using standard layout, added some username and password and QLine edit objects and added 2 buttons, and just put the keyboard on this main window frame. Okay, now let's go to the folder. So I have already downloaded the project, and when you're downloading the project, then you will see this folder structure. So the keyboard folder contains the keyboard related implementation. We will have a look into the code later. Media, this is just the image on the website, and on the source folder is your main folder where you add your functionalities, implement your user interface, and so on. And other things is that we have the CMake file. In the CMake file, we are defining the projects. In this case, my project is the keyboard. You can name it as you want. Then you need to give the CMake the installation path of your Qt6. So in this case is user, lib, and Qt6. Then we need some components to import core widgets, multimedia, and multimedia widgets from Qt. Use standard setup project and add the source files into the CMake. So we have the CPP, main windows, and the header files, and we have all the UI files. Then you need, if you have in your standard project, you need to add this import of the keyboard and linking the libraries. Basically, all components you ask it here need to be here added, and then some installation rules, but it can stay as it's. Then we have the shell script. So the shell scripts, we are just deleting the previous building folder if it exists. Then we're preparing the or exporting the prefix path, so installation path of Qt. we are building the project and it's running the automatically the file. So when I'm going here, so I can cancel it. I can say okay slash build and then keyboard and then starting the keyboard automatically. Now let's go deeper into the implementation.